and I'm super excited to share just a little bit about this company, what makes us so amazing, why we have the best opportunity in the space right now, and what the last couple of years have looked like for those of us that have been on board here on the income side, and what is happening with our new travel that is launching. So, we're going to get this show on the road. This company is called Tranont. We are a debt-free company that was founded 13 years ago, and our mission is to change 1 billion lives for good in the first 30 years. We want people to feel physically amazing. We want them to live fully, and we want to help them create freedom. And we do that through our amazing high impact products and our travel platform. Now, for those of you who have been with us for a while, for the last 2.5 years since I have been here, and perhaps earlier, you know that we have a product line of high impact wellness products for men and women. They are designed to help people get better sleep at night, have more energy during the day, lose weight. We have collagen for hair, skin, and nails. We have creatine and protein for the athletes. They are 100% clean. They are created by a scientific advisory board just for Tranont, and they have gone viral. People like me have built to a multiple six-figure income through these products, helping people to feel amazing. About a year and a half ago, we launched a new innovative product that nobody had ever had and to this day does not have. This is the first and only plant-based competitor to the weight loss injectables that are on the market. You know the ones I'm talking about, the one that starts with an O, that Kim Kardashian and J-Lo and other celebrities made popular. This is the first plant-based competitor. It is 100% synthetic free. There are no side effects. A doctor does not need to prescribe it, and it really, really works. People have lost 20, 30, 50, 80, 100 pounds. So as you can imagine, knowing what the weight loss market is like in the United States, you can imagine what this did to our company. We grew by 300%, and people like me went from earning multiple six figures to earning seven figures a year on this single product. Well, now Tranont, in its infinite wisdom, has crossed into now another amazing opportunity, not just for those of us that are on board on the income side, but for our customer base. And this is called Tranont Travel. And Tranont Travel is a travel membership platform. Okay. So the best way I could describe it is not unlike Costco. Some of you are Costco members. You pay annually to be a Costco member, and that membership gives you access to their warehouse and their online platform. And you do that, why? So that you can buy things at wholesale pricing. It's the same. We pay a membership fee to become members of Tranont Travel. And because we are members, we have access to this online booking platform. It is a $1 billion platform. It is as big as Expedia and Orbitz and Bookings.com. It has more inventory, believe it or not, than they have, and it is wholesale travel agent-esque pricing. Okay. Now, just as a quick timeout aside, I will tell you, I sat down with the travel agent. She looked through this with me. She could not believe the inventory. She could not believe the pricing. And in fact, we had access on Tranont Travel to things that she didn't even have access to. So it is big and it is robust. Now, our travel membership is $75 a month, and it is going to appeal to two types of people. If you are somebody like me who travels pretty extensively, or you're someone who just travels periodically, maybe you travel for your kids' select sports, maybe for vacations, maybe for work. For you guys, it's a no-brainer. I have saved literally $1,300 in just 3 bookings. Our platform is up to 60% off what you're going to find on the big Expedias, okay? But there's a whole nother group of people that this is going to appeal to, and this is for those of you who don't travel. You don't travel, but kind of wish you could. The most exciting thing about our Tranont Travel platform is that when you pay your $75 a month, after you have been a member for 12 months, Every single penny that you paid is given back to you in the form of a voucher. And that voucher is then used to be cashed in on any one of 3,000 places where you can stay there and it's prepaid. These are not ramshackle places in the middle of nowhere. Here's a perfect example. This is where I want to go. This is one of the 3,000 places that is on the reward travel list. It is an all-inclusive resort in Aruba. A 1 week stay would be, if I booked it on Expedia, would be $2,863. I will have spent $700. My membership fees over a whole year will have totaled $700. So if you're somebody that is not traveling right now and cost has been the biggest hangup, this is an opportunity. Even if you didn't use the platform all year long, you didn't book a car, you didn't rent a car, you didn't book a condo, you didn't take a cruise, you didn't book a hotel, even if you never use the platform for 12 straight months, for those of you that don't travel, this is your savings program. You're going to save $75, and at the end of the year, all that money is returned to you in the form of a voucher, and you choose where you want to go with it. The list is all over the world, the Caribbean, Asia, Europe, United States, everywhere. Okay, so that's how the program works for a customer. As associates, we have access, by the way, to the Tranont travel platform for only $65 a month. So one of the benefits to being an associate is we do get our monthly fee is less. But let's talk about the income side, because that's the purpose of this little thing. How did I move from making nothing to making multiple six figures to making $1 million a year? And what is the travel going to do now? Well, the best thing about Tranont is we do everything 100% from our phone. We have nowhere to go, nowhere that we need to be. We basically monetize the pockets of time that would have been wasted. While you're sitting in a carpool line, while you are sitting on the bleachers for a hockey game, while you are sitting in an airport terminal waiting to get on a flight because you have a business meeting, those pockets of time that are wasted are monetized. Now, we have, like I said, we have two lines of business. We have our wellness side and we have our travel side. When you are a Tranont associate, you have access to both. Even if you are just excited about travel, great. Somebody can still go to your website and order some clear protein and you will get paid. So as associates, we all have our own website. You can see my name and picture in the top right corner. People will choose to shop. If they want to shop for our wellness products, they simply add them to their cart, pay, check out. They ship straight to their house. There's no deliveries. You're not meeting somebody in a random parking lot and dropping off product for them. Everything is a direct ship. For the people that are buying travel from you, they are going to go to your website, as you can see, name and picture in the top left corner, and they're going to click on travel, and they're going to click on join now. Done. The minute they join, they have access to log in and start booking travel. Now, what are we earning on this, okay? So there are two ways that we earn at this company, okay? The first way is when we sell stuff, okay? So if I sell a bag of clear protein, I make 10 bucks. If I sell a bottle of collagen, I make 10 bucks. If I sell a membership for travel, I make 10 bucks. Every time that that purchase happens again, so if somebody buys a second bottle of collagen, or in the case of travel, when their membership renews every single month, you get paid every single month. So in the case of travel, let's just say you had 20 friends slash coworkers slash acquaintances that purchased this travel platform through you, that's 200 bucks a month. Because every single month that that membership runs, you are making $10, and it adds up quick. Now, you may be wondering, okay, I'm no marketing guru. How in the heck do I get the word out about these things? I don't know what I'm doing. We give you the curated social media content if you are going to monetize your social media. So this is an example of a social media post that we would give you for the wellness products, okay? We give people 90 days of social media content that highlights our wellness line. This is a perfect example. I remember when I posted this, I got 3 orders that night. We share stories of people seeing success with our product, And of course, it gets them excited and they want to get a similar result. In the case of the travel, same thing. We have all of the social media content that shows the savings. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these pictures. So we show an example. Same hotel, same exact dates, same exact class of room. You can see what the price would be on Tranont Travel, and you can see what the price would be on whatever that major platform. We do blur it out. You can tell which one it is, but we're not trying to call anybody out, right? But we can see we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these showing these are the prices for the same exact room. And in every case, we're safe. I mean, the Bora Bora one was a $1,300 savings. The New York City, $1,200. I could go on and on. Now, some of you are saying, oh, well, if this is a social media business, count me out. I'm not on social media. I don't even have Facebook. I have 2 Facebook friends. This is never going to work for me. Well, we have a second side of our compensation plan that does not require you to tap into social media or sell. Meet Connie. Connie is an 81-year-old woman who partnered with Tranont 2.5 years ago. As a retiree, she doesn't have a big network. She doesn't leave her house super often, maybe to go to church and the grocery store. And she's not on social media. Connie makes $3,000 a month and has never sold a single product. Not once. She's never sold a product. Connie has tapped into the team building side of Tranont. When the second side of our compensation plan is when we build a sales team, you only need 2 people to start to get paid on them. You are going to get a bonus on their productivity. So let's say you're excited about travel and your 5 best friends are excited about it too, and they want to partner on the income side. You, of course, are going to be getting those $10 commissions every customer that you have. But meanwhile, your 5 best friends are partnered with you and they're doing the same thing. You also are going to get a bonus on what they do. And that is how Connie is getting paid. This is our team compensation. You can see the green is where the monthly pay for that particular rank. The blue is what it would be annualized. Connie sits between the rank of Ruby and Sapphire. So she's making about $3,000 a month, which is about $36,000 a month without a single customer, not leaving her house, not utilizing social media. So I do love that Tranont allows people to be really active sellers and influencers and really talk about the product and hype it up. And then there's a model for people that maybe aren't going to do that themselves, but they know people who would be good at it. And they bring them to Tranont. We also have pretty extensive bonuses for those of you that are watching this right now and you're saying, hey, honey, I'm not looking for a couple $100 a month. I'm not even looking for $36,000. I need to replace my income. I want a new job. We have really robust bonuses. This is just an example of our bonus on top of all the commissions, just some extra bonuses that are getting thrown around between now and the end of the year, an additional $37,000. This did not exist when I came on board. I wish it had because I would have earned every single penny of it, right? So we pride ourselves on having a lucrative compensation plan that gives people legitimate professional level income if that is what you are looking for. We also have a Jeep program. If you drive a Jeep or are willing to drive a Jeep, at the very lowest rank of Jade, we give people $350 to drive that Jeep. Connie, as you saw in that picture, she got her Jeep within a couple of months of joining the company. And so on top of her $3,000 a month, she's also getting a $500 Jeep stipend. And we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people driving Jeeps, including my 3 young adult children. My children are 20, 22, and 24, and all 3 of them drive a Jeep. And I'm sure you're saying, what in the heck? How is that even possible? Well, one of the most exciting things about our compensation plan is that Tranont allows you to sign your family members up in your business so that you can build underneath them and they can earn an income. I did this when I came on board 3 years ago. We build 3 lines of business here. Now, in the case of Connie, she brought on her hairdresser, her nail tech, and a retired teacher from her neighborhood. And everybody that is in her team right now has come through those three people. Connie now has a team of about 350 people, and they've all come from those three. I signed up my husband, my son Dylan, and my son Daniel, who were both in college at the time, 2.5 years ago. I then brought in the people that was legitimately going to partner with, the people that are really here to build and grow and get a customer base and earn an income. And I brought them in through Patrick, Dylan, and Daniel. I put them underneath in their teams. So I kind of created a Connie. I made each of those three people a Connie, if you will. Fast forward 2.5 years later. This is just to show you what happens when you partner with a thriving, innovative, debt-free company that's growing by 300%. There are now 7,646 people on this team. I know about 2% of them. As a family, if you add up all of our incomes, it totals over $100,000 a month. I am getting paid on my entire organization, which is a red diamond rank. My husband Patrick and my oldest son Dylan are getting paid on their respective organizations. Again, the people that I put underneath Patrick that has grown through those people. And as you can see, they are earning, they're $17,000 a month plus a Jeep. And Daniel is earning $11,000 and a Jeep bonus. Now, for those of you that know my family, you know that I also have a daughter. She was not 18 years old when I started with this company. I had to wait a year and a half to bring her in. She is now way down here. I did enroll her. I actually put her in Daniel's team. Cecilia's a sophomore in college. She is getting paid as a Sapphire, making $4,500 a month. She has all the money that she needs for her room and board and her tuition. She will graduate debt-free. And that is all because Tranont allows us to do this. This, by the way, would be forbidden in any other company. So I point this out because not to make it about my family, but for you to make it about yours. Okay? If you enroll here and you want to market travel or whatever, you can enroll your husband and then funnel everything through him and get paid twice. You can bring on your adult children, help them with tuition, help them with their young lives, help them save enough money to buy a home, help them with rent. And nobody's working any harder. It's just the structure that Tranont allows us to take advantage of. Last but not least, we do have a travel arm. You can travel at a discount, but you can also travel for free. We do have trips of a lifetime. These are our incentive trips. There have been, I think I've been on 6 of them since I've been here. Mexico, Thailand, we're going to Croatia in a couple months. I love that about this company. I've never been anywhere from a job perspective where I have been partnered part-time and gotten an incentive trip out of it. So last but not least, what are your next steps? So you are going to fall into one of 2 categories. If you want to have a more diversified business, like me as an example, I want to be able to experience the wellness products. I want to be able to be my best physical self, but also be able to talk about them because the wellness business is a $6 trillion, trillion with a T, dollar industry. So if you want to also be able to get excited about our wellness products, you can buy one of our packages. And this, of course, makes you an associate, and you are now have the full rights to market both the wellness and the travel, right? If you just want to market the travel and you have 0 interest in health and wellness, you do not have to buy one of these bundles. You can pay a $99 fee to become an associate and then get your travel membership yourself. Either way, you're in the door. You have the ability to save. You have the ability to grow. You have the ability to build an income, and you have the ability to impact a lot of lives. So I hope this has been helpful. I want to encourage you to connect with the person that invited you to check this out. We are really excited about this. We are looking forward to having you. And again, $6 trillion for the wellness business. The travel business is a 10 trillion, actually 11 trillion. So when I say that Tranont has created a total package business opportunity for us, they certainly have. So get back with the person that invited you to check this out. Ask whatever questions that you have. Get inside of our testimonial group to see some of those comparisons, all of those savings, and partner with us. You will not regret it. So thanks for being here, guys, and have a great rest of your day.